Okay, so Mansi, yes, Mansi, please go ahead. Thank you.
Yes, so what I would like to share is this is definitely very difficult. It's like not something that's going to happen in like just some time. I feel like it's going to take a lot of time to first like identify all the blocks you're facing. Secondly, to like catch all of them when they are happening, and then to like consciously bring yourself back. And that is a lot of work. It's not something that is just that can just happen. कि अच्छा ठीक है अभी मुझे किसी ने बता दिया कि ये ब्लॉक होता है और इसको ऐसे ऐसे कर सकते हैं तो ये चलो अभी ठीक हो गया इट्स नॉट लाइक दैट एंड आई फील लाइक इट्स गोना टेक सम टाइम अ गुड अमाउंट ऑफ टाइम
Okay, so while I hear this out, and I think everybody out there who've been a part would agree that this is something which they all have experienced or they all know that ये होगा. But क्या आपने कुछ observation किए is what I want to understand कि क्या आपने at least conscious कुछ practice की कि observe करने की कोशिश की कि okay I was observing that or at least in bits and pieces and this is what I saw and this is what I understood. कुछ भी वैसा आपने strong observe किया? Yes, Usha.
Hi. So, first of all, it was really very funny when I was trying to identify all the blocks. It was hilarious.
Okay.
I was smiling, I was laughing,
Okay.
and everybody was like, "What's going on? Why you're behaving so witty?" I said nothing. And the funny part was that I was trying to understand when two people were also talking. And I was a
Okay.
third person. So I was trying to understand I know I cannot read their mind, but definitely what kind of conversation they were having and the way both were reacting or acting. So it was very funny. And as far as yes, when you say that, was I able to, I did. Uh, I tried doing certain things purposely, uh, putting in effort. So I was having conversation with my mother, and it was so funny. It was similar what you had given as an example in the last session. So she was trying to explain me something which I should not do, or she was just trying to pick up one fault of mine. I would put it that way. That this is not the way to deal with your children. So when you were small, even you did this, and immediately I was about to say, "Huh, I know," but then I stopped myself. I stopped myself. Ki, okay, I am supposed to listen to her and I'm not supposed to interrupt in between. So I patiently waited for her to finish the thing. And then I said, Ki, yeah, I understand what you're trying to say. Hota hai, this, that. But it was not in my control. And similarly, couple of more incidences where I was purposely, consciously, I was trying to study my own reaction and my own mind. Yes, I do judge people. It's I never knew that I judge people, but I do. So many things, very shocking revelations were there for me
Wow.
during
Wow.
this 1 week. It was, I mean, I really did it all purposely. And as someone said earlier, indeed, it's gonna take a good amount of time when you really want to identify and to, rather I'll put it, whether you really want to improvise, where you're
Okay.
lagging behind. So it's
Okay.
gonna really take a lot of effort.
Okay. So guys, now before I move ahead, no, I have I would not say I have a problem, but I have something very important to say. जब भी ना मैंने ऑब्जर्व किया और ये थोड़ा आउट ऑफ कंटेक्स्ट है मे बी नॉट रिलेटेड टू दिस टॉपिक स्पेसिफिकली बट एक चीज जो मैंने हर टाइम ऑब्जर्व किया है ना कि जब भी कुछ अच्छा करने की बात आती है ना या कुछ अच्छा करना है या कुछ हेल्दी है मोस्ट ऑफ द लोग ना सबसे पहले यार हाँ ये समझ में तो आती है यार बट बहुत डिफिकल्ट है यार ये बहुत डिफिकल्ट है बहुत डिफिकल्ट है यार एक बात हम लोग समझ रहे हैं कि हम कर क्या रहे हैं, लाइक जस्ट एक समझते हैं हम कर क्या रहे हैं. Nobody asked you whether that is difficult or easy. Just we know that this is the right and the healthy thing to do, and nobody wants something very quickly. बट जब आप यार ये ना डिफिकल्ट बोल देते हो ना, तुम पता है क्या कर रहे हो, तुम अपने आप को एक एक्नॉलेजमेंट दे रहे हो कि इट्स ओके इफ यू टेक अ लॉन्ग टाइम टू लर्न. डू यू अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट यू आर डूइंग इनडायरेक्टली. आई नेवर टोल्ड यू गाइस कि तुम जब ये कर रहे हो तो तुमको आ जाना चाहिए नेक्स्ट वीक. नो, बट एटलीस्ट डोंट डू वन थिंग यार. एक चीज मत करो कि यार ये डिफिकल्ट है, इसको टाइम लगेगा. अरे पता है, बट तुमने आज तक जो अनहेल्दी चीज सीखी है वो भी सालों से सीखते आए हो, इसलिए आज वो आदत बन गई है ना. तो इसको भी टाइम देना है, वो हम सब जानते हैं. बट तुम स्टार्ट उधर से मत करो, क्योंकि तुम ना इसमें क्या कर रहे हो, तुम अपनी स्पीड को रोक रहे हो पहले से ये जस्टिफाई करके दैट यू नो व्हाट आई विल टेक टाइम. अरे नोबडी आस्क्ड यू और नोबडी वांट्स टू नो कि कितना टाइम लोगे आप. द ओनली थिंग वी ऑल वांट टू नो इज दैट आर यू लर्निंग राइट एंड आर यू वॉकिंग राइट. सिंपल. दैट्स इट. That's the only thing we all are looking for. So please stop using this statement and language always, because all of us know that learning anything new, for that matter, takes time, which is out of your natural system of function. But stop validating yourself by saying that, okay, you know what, it's going to take time because it's difficult है. नहीं, वो नहीं जानना है मुझे, वो पता है. अब मुझे जानना है कि आपने वो डिफिकल्टी में भी कौन से दो चार छोटे एक्सपीरियंसेस किए. आई एम मोर क्यूरियस अबाउट दैट. जैसे उषा ने बताया कि यू नो भले वो एक इवेंट था या दो इवेंट थे, बहुत हो गया यार, चलेगा. ओके, सो प्लीज प्लीज वन वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग, स्टॉप जस्टिफाइंग और वैलिडेटिंग बिफोर सेइंग दैट ये डिफिकल्ट है. हाँ पता है, लेट्स नॉट गेट इनटू दैट. Okay, share experiences, share even that one small experience, that's good enough for us. So now moving on to today's topic, guys. So I tweaked a bit. So I was planning something else, but today I thought of doing something else. Why? Because in the coming week, जो मुझे topic लेना है, वो topic में I would need everybody to just have a pen and a paper. And I just thought today I didn't inform about that because मुझे बहुत late याद आया. That's my bad. So I just thought of taking another topic, and then we'll move on to the topic which I actually wanted to take today. So I'm going to take a topic which is going to be which is very interesting, okay, in a lot of different ways. Now, I think you guys can see this thing. Yes. Okay. Up. If you guys can see the topic name, the name of the topic is recognizing hidden agenda. Okay. Now, I'm going to read what it is written, and then I'm going to, get going with this topic. Now, I love this topic a lot, okay, and I will tell you why. But let's get into it. This is very fun. This is a थोड़ा curious topic है मेरे लिए. बहुत मजा आता है मुझे. So I'll get into this topic. There are people who always seem to be saying the same thing. Okay, now listen to this very carefully. I'm reading it slowly. There are people who always seem to be saying the same thing. Every comment, every complaint, every story seems to have the same message. How smart they are, how tough they are, what victims they are, how messed up everyone else is, and so on. People use hidden agendas for a reason. These messages delivered over and over to protect them. Now, I just want, before I move ahead, after reading this paragraph, what do you think we are going to touch base upon? Anybody wants to give it a shot? क्या लग रहा है, क्या टॉपिक हम लोग कवर कर रहे हैं आज, और what are we touch basing upon? Anyone? Okay, let me ask. Ritika, what do you think this topic is all about? Wow.
Yeah, I
Ash.
think it's about, yeah, okay. I think it's about recognizing the facade that most people put on. Like, not most people, but many people do put on. It is recognizing that facade, not doing anything about it as such from the beginning, but just identifying that it's a facade, it's not the real person. It's what they want to show the world, and it's not something that they really are.
Okay, okay, interesting. ठीक है, okay. Who else? Who else? Arav, you want to give it a shot? What do you think this whole topic of hidden agenda means in that paragraph means?
I'm not completely sure, to be honest.
Okay, do you want to just give it a shot? Anything?
Uh, I don't know actually.
Okay,
Like,
okay, fair, fair. ठीक है. Okay, Mannat, go ahead.
I'm not sure either, but I think it's more like this belief system that they have come to hold on to. And also sometimes this belief system that they put on themselves to hide their insecurities, maybe a little bit. And maybe like some of these things that you said also include judging others or whatever like that. So if you believe something yourself, you might want to put it on others. So I'm not sure.
Okay, Sharvari says manipulation. Okay. Wow. Chalo. So clearly people haven't gotten what this topic means. Chalo, let me explain. Let me get into it. Now, recognizing hidden agenda. अभी ना अब मैं अब let's say I'm going to give an example and you guys have to tell me what exactly is this person trying to say, okay? So this is how it goes. अरे यार, you know what? यार, you are amazing man. पता नहीं मेरे से तो होता ही नहीं है कभी भी. Like मैं कितना भी ट्राई करूँ मेरे से नहीं होगा. पता नहीं ये तुम लोग कैसे मैनेज कर लेते हो यार. यार, you are good यार. I mean, you guys are great. Okay. Now this is one person. Now second. अरे ये मेरे को पता है. Like I know this. हाँ हाँ नहीं. अरे ऐसा नहीं है रे, मैं समझाता हूँ तेरे को. ऐसा नहीं है, ऐसे करना होता है. ये तरीका होता है. अरे भाई, मेरे को एक्सपीरियंस है, तू सुन मेरी बात. तुझे नहीं पता, मैं बहुत टाइम डाल चुका हूँ इसमें. ओके, सेकेंड पर्सन. नाउ इन दीज टू पीपल, व्हाट डू यू थिंक? इफ यू ट्राई एंड अंडरस्टैंड, what are you observing in these two people? In the first person, anybody, like when I was saying this, अरे यार, you know what, I don't know how you manage to do that. मेरे से होता ही नहीं है ये इस when you say the word hidden agenda, क्या समझ में आ रहा है इसमें आपको? कि जब बंदा ये लैंग्वेज यूज करता है और ये पता है, इफ यू हैव ऑब्जर्व, ऐसे आपको बंदे मिलेंगे जो कंटिन्यूअसली आप बात करोगे ना, उनका बैकग्राउंड में यही लैंग्वेज होता है या यही कंटेक्स्ट होता है बात करने में. हर एक बंदे की ना एक लैंग्वेज होती है, ओके, जो हिडन होती है. हिडन मतलब एक कंटिन्यूस रेपिटेटिव लैंग्वेज होती है जो बार बार हमेशा यूज करता है. अब जैसे फर्स्ट बंदे को देखो, उसने क्या यूज किया, कहा ना कहा. आप ऑब्जर्व करो कि वो हर टाइम विक्टिम रहना प्रेफर करता है. वो ये बताता है कि आई एम नॉट गुड इनफ बट यू आर. और दूसरा, आई नो इट ऑल, मुझे सब पता है. अब आप देखोगे ना, ब्रेक डाउन करोगे ना, तो उनकी बातों में आपको हमेशा मोस्ट ऑफ द बातें जब ये करेंगे आपको यही दिखेगा उनके लैंग्वेज में. दिस इज अ वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग टॉपिक जो हमें आज समझना है. टोटल इंसान में 8 हिडन एजेंडाज ऑब्जर्व किए गए हैं और आज हम वो 8 हिडन एजेंडाज इंसान के समझने वाले हैं क्या है. एंड देन वी आर गोइंग टू टच बेस अपॉन. सो लेट्स स्टार्ट दिस जर्नी. The first, I am good. This agenda is focused on unrelenting self-praise. You want to be a hero of every story and portray yourself as caring, generous, wise. You never share your mistakes, struggles, or fears or insecurities, only a selected part of your identity. The signal that this is an agenda of some person. The first, bragging or trying to impress others by presenting yourself as perfect. Socho, have you come across people, and just raise hand if you have come across something, जहां जब भी उनसे बात करोगे ना, बोलते हैं ना अपनी लैंग्वेज में हमेशा अपनी लाल करेंगे, अपने बारे में अच्छा बोलेंगे, अपने बारे में बोलेंगे, मतलब दे विल डायरेक्टली और इनडायरेक्टली शो हाउ अमेजिंग, गुड, नाइस, स्ट्रॉन्ग पर्सन दे आर। मतलब इन all the different language, most of the times they will always come out as somebody who's just in a very who's just really good as a person. Now अपने लाइफ में go back to topic, go back to space जहाँ you know आप अलग अलग लोगों को मिले हो, बहुत सारे अलग अलग लोगों से कनेक्ट हुए हो, और उसमें से देखो आपने कोई वो बंदे देखे, आप वर्क में देखोगे, कॉलेज में देखोगे, स्कूल में देखोगे, जो हमेशा ना वैसी बातें करेंगे, जो हमेशा मतलब अपना वीक साइड या अपना वल्नरेबल साइड कभी पुट फॉरवर्ड ही नहीं करेंगे, हमेशा उनका अमेजिंग साइड, गुड साइड हमेशा बार बार पोर्ट्रे करेंगे। इफ एनीबडी हैज कम अक्रॉस दोस काइंड ऑफ पीपल, जस्ट रेज योर हैंड, जस्ट रेज योर हैंड, अगर आपके दिमाग में कोई ऐसा बंदा आपके दिमाग में आ रहा है कि यू हैव कम अक्रॉस दिस काइंड ऑफ पीपल, जस्ट क्विक। ओके, ओके, इंटरेस्टिंग। Anybody else? Okay, great. You will see lot of people. आप देखोगे अपने घर पे देखोगे, कभी कभी you will find your father, husband, friend, school, college. Interesting. Okay, cool. So these are one set of people जिनकी लैंग्वेज मतलब वो जो भी बातें करेंगे ना, आप देखोगे उनका हिडन एजेंडा यही होता है कि आई एम गुड बताना, मैं अच्छा हूँ। अब कोई ना कोई वे, कोई ना कोई फॉर्म, डायरेक्ट या इनडायरेक्ट में वो लोग का डीप डाउन इंटेंशन यही होता है। ओके, so now these are first set of people. Let's move to the next set. अब ये वो लोग है ना, सेकेंड वाला हिडन एजेंडा है, आई एम गुड बट अदर्स आर इन। नाउ ये इंटरेस्टिंग चीज है दैट यू पुट डाउन अदर्स एंड बूस्ट योर सेल्फ एस्टीम। मतलब ये वो लोग हैं, ओके, ये वो लोग हैं जो अपने आप को बूस्ट करेंगे दूसरों को नीचा दिखा के। ओके, पता है वो कुछ लोग होते हैं यार, मैं कितना मेहनत करता हूँ, बट वो लोग देख, वो लोग कुछ नहीं करते हैं, हमेशा मुझे ही करना पड़ता है, बट वो लोग का वो लोग का कुछ कंट्रीब्यूशन ही नहीं है। मोस्ट ऑफ द लैंग्वेज जो वो लोग करेंगे, वो लोग ये बताएंगे कि मैं कितना कर रहा हूँ, मैं कितना अच्छा हूँ, बट तुम लोग नहीं कर रहे हो, तुम नहीं कर रहे हो। पता है घर पे भी कभी कभी कुछ लोग होते हैं जो बताते हैं कि हाउ गुड दे आर एंड हाउ नॉट गुड यू आर। वो लोग कंटिन्यूसली डीप डाउन इनसाइड कहा ना कहा मैं अच्छा हूं बट तुम नहीं हो, मतलब तुमको नीचा गिरा के अपने आप को ऊपर लेके जाना इज देयर लैंग्वेज, डीप डाउन इनसाइड इज देयर हिडन एजेंडा। नाउ थिंक अबाउट इट और ऑब्जर्व पीपल, मतलब गो बैक अगेन, फ्लैशबैक करो। इफ यू हैव कम अक्रॉस दो सेट ऑफ पीपल, जस्ट रेज योर हैंड जहां उनकी लैंग्वेज में, ग्रेट, ओके, अदर्स, सोचो, हैव यू कम अक्रॉस दोस पीपल जो खुद को करने के लिए, ओके, मतलब, और ये डेफिनेटली बहुत सारे लोग मिलेंगे, कभी कभी आप अपने घर पे भी देखोगे, बच्चे, माँ बाप, इवन ग्रैंड पेरेंट्स, फ्रेंड्स। अमेजिंग, अमेजिंग। चलो, सो वी हैव लॉट ऑफ पीपल हु हैव कम अक्रॉस। ठीक है, लेट्स मूव टू द नेक्स्ट हिडन एजेंडा। You are good, but I am not. Now, this is the same example which I gave you, right? The example which I was telling you. You're so good at dancing. मैं हार्डली चल सकता हूँ, मतलब मैं चलते चलते भी गिर जाता हूँ यार, मैं डांस तो दूर की बात है। Now, आप देखो इनका हिडन एजेंडा क्या है, मतलब तुम बहुत सही हो यार, मैं नहीं हूँ। सो उनका उनका बेसिकली क्या है, वो लोग फ्लैटर करेंगे, कंपेयर करेंगे अपने आप को, यू नो एंड बेसिकली इसका ऑफकोर्स डीप डाउन इंटेंशन कुछ और होता है, बिकॉज व्हेन यू डू दैट, आप कहाँ ना कहाँ एक सिंपैथी रिस्पॉन्स मांगते हो, आपको आदत हो गई हो सिंपैथी रिस्पॉन्स की, एंड ये कहाँ ना कहाँ आपको ये पता है कि पीपल आर जजिंग यू, पीपल डोंट लाइक यू, तो आप ही पहले से ये एक सेफ एक रिस्पॉन्स कर लेते हो, एक सामने से कि यार मैं तो सही नहीं हूँ, पहले से ही बोल देते हो। तो ये एक आपका एक रिस्पॉन्स है जो आपके दिमाग में फियर है कि पीपल डोंट लाइक यू, बट सो think about it now. You are good, but I am not. How, if you have come across people, please raise your hand. You are good, but I am not. Great. Nice. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Wow. Hmm. Chalo. Great. Chalo. Moving to the next topic. I suffer. I am helpless. Conversations tend to be about the misfortunes you have suffered or how you have been treated unfairly or abused. I've tried every possible way, but I like to do that. But basically, the signals are complaining about how much pain you are in, how stuck you are. This may indicate that you are lonely or being left out. It can be a great way of getting attention again. I suffer. I am helpless. How many of you have come across people जो कंटिन्यूसली उनका ये हिडन एजेंडा है बैकग्राउंड में आप हमेशा देखोगे यू मतलब यू नो अरे यार यू नो हमेशा बट से खत्म होता है उनका सेंटेंस मैंने सब ट्राई किया बट मुझे अच्छा लगता है यार ये करना बट दे ऑलवेज हैव अ रीजन ऑफ व्हाई दे कांट डू और डोंट वांट टू डू राइट ओके नाउ द नेक्स्ट हिडन एजेंडा आई एम फ्रजाइल please don't talk to me that way. I can't deal with it. Don't ever do this to me. Can you please stop that? This puts a stop to communication and issues and problems get never resolved. This may protect you temporarily, but deteriorates your relation in a long term. Your words, tone, gestures indicate that you're too vulnerable to hear what the opposite person has to say. So, how many of you have come across people? Please don't talk to me like that. मेरे से नहीं होगा. I can't handle it. I can't take it anymore. How can you talk to me like that? Think about it. You'll come across a lot of people जिसका ये एक हिडन एजेंडा होता है. I'm fragile. मतलब उनकी लैंग्वेज में ही आपको दिखेगा कंटिन्यूस लेवल पे वो फ्रेजिलिटी. Okay. Cool. Now, the next one. I am blameless. Interesting. If my parents had put me in, if my parents had put me in a, hadn't put me in this crappy school, I would have been fine. Look what you made me do. मेरी गलती नहीं है. उनके वजह से उसने ऐसा हुआ. ये सिचुएशन थी इसीलिए ऐसा हुआ. कितने लोग आपने ऑब्जर्व किए हैं जहां उनकी लैंग्वेज में मेरी गलती नहीं है. यार वो तो मेरे पेरेंट ने मुझे स्कूल में डाला इसीलिए. अरे ये तो इसने ऐसा हुआ इसीलिए. अरे ये तो यू नो लॉकडाउन आया इसीलिए. मतलब इट्स नॉट अबाउट यू. इट्स बिकॉज ऑफ सम अदर पर्सन अदर सिचुएशन. हमेशा उनकी बातों और लैंग्वेज में मेरी गलती नहीं है दिखेगा आपको. डीप डाउन इनसाइड देखोगे ब्रेक डाउन करोगे तो आप यही सुनोगे हिडन एजेंडा में मेरी गलती नहीं है. आई एम नॉट रॉन्ग. सो एनीबॉडी just think about it. How many people have come across this set of people? Okay. Okay. Chalo. Now moving to the last two ones. Now I'm going to take these two together. I am tough. Don't mess with me. You don't know me. I have nothing to give you. You can't know me, so don't even try. I'm very hard. But people can't get through me easily, you know. You prevent people from getting close enough to you. How many people have come across I am tough people? I can figure it out. I know it. Like, no, nothing can pierce through me. कोशिश भी मत करना मुझे समझने की. You can't. Come on. How many people? I am tough. देखो यार हमारे घर पे ही बहुत लोग मिलेंगे. Yeah, Sherwari will come to that. We'll come to that. Don't worry. हम एंड में आप लोगों पे ही आने वाले हैं यार. So, yeah, Ritika, it's not sad. It's good, I think. Interesting. So, I am tough, guys. माँ बाप देखो, mom, dad, cousins, friend, relationship, boyfriend, girlfriend, जहाँ जहाँ टीचर्स. आप शांति से ऑब्जर्व करोगे, आप देखो बहुत सारे लोग मिलेंगे ऐसे. ओके. एंड द लास्ट वन आई थिंक यू विल ऑल एंजॉय. आई नो इट ऑल. मुझे सब पता है. You have a lecture and advice for every answer. Agenda is to ward off the feeling of shame or inadequacy. It works well for a while, but often people withdraw from you as they are made to feel stupid or wrong. Signals, forcing your opinion on or lecturing others. You may fall into this agenda if you feel the need to talk and control of another person or a group you are with. Come across people? Come on. Yeah? I don't think I need to, come on. Raise your hand, guys. I know it all. Yeah? Yeah? Okay. Okay, great. Now, it's poll time, guys. Poll time. Chalo. Now, there are two polls here, guys, okay? The first poll is about you. You have to choose 3 of your dominant hidden agendas which you have observed. आपके, okay? And in the second poll, आपका जो family है, parents, if you are a parent, look out for kids, and if you are a kid, look out for parents. आपको क्या लगता है कि उनका dominant agenda है क्या? Okay? So in the first, so there are two, if you scroll down, there are 2 overall, you can say polls running here. So please start your, answering the polls, guys. So the first one is for yourself. So you have to answer 3. Okay, आपके 3 dominant hidden agenda, जो सबसे ज़्यादा dominant है. और नीचे में आपको अपने parents के करना है. And if you are a child, you do for parent. If you are a parent, you do it for your children. Come on, let's start. So I'm going to give 2 minutes here. So please do it quickly so that we can move ahead, guys. I'm going to just take a short water break meanwhile. Come on, guys. Still waiting for 10 more people to answer. Three of your dominant blocks and 3 of your family's dominant blocks. Okay. Okay, come on, come on, come on, come on. Last 20 seconds. Unnati, you can't choose all the boxes, darling. Just choose 3 of your dominant ones. Yes, Mannat, you have a question? Okay. Okay. Let's check the poll results, guys. Sharing you the results, guys. Have a check. So, 45% you are good, but I am not. I am tough. 48%. And I think the next dominant was I am blameless. And with respect to parents, I know it all. I am tough, expected. And the third is I am good, but others aren't. Hmm. Okay. Now, um, let's think about guys कि हमारी ये जो हमारा ये जो हिडन एजेंडा है कम्युनिकेशन में उससे होता क्या है. अब शांति से सोचो. थिंक अबाउट अ पर्सन जो हमेशा वो लैंग्वेज से आता है आई एम गुड बट यू आर नॉट. Would you really want to be with that person, talk to that person more? Of course you don't want to. Even for that matter, a person who's continuously just talking how good we are and how they suck. I mean, you're bored with them. Of course, you're bored, or you don't find the person worth enough talking. If you're always coming that how tough you are, or you know it all, or you're blameless. इंसान को ना जो दिन अपना ये हिडन एजेंडा और सामने वाले का ये हिडन एजेंडा समझ में आ गया ना, एक एक कॉन्शियसनेस आ जाती है हमें अपनी लैंग्वेज बदलने की. मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम ये हिडन एजेंडा हमारे पास्ट फियर्स और इनसिक्योरिटीज की वजह से बनता है, हमारे जो एक्सपीरियंसेस होते हैं उसके वजह से बनता है. और अनफॉर्चुनेटली हम वो शायद मतलब इतना डीप ड्रिवन कॉन्शियस अनकॉन्शियसनेस में फिट हो जाता है कि कभी कभी बहुत बार हमें जो रिजल्ट नहीं मिलता, या हमें समझ नहीं आता कि क्यों लोग ऐसा रिस्पॉन्ड कर रहे हैं, क्यों लोग ऐसे बात कर रहे हैं हमारे साथ, क्यों पीपल आर नॉट टेकिंग मी सीरियसली. बिकॉज हम अपने हिडन एजेंडा से इतना स्ट्रॉन्ग फंक्शन करते हैं कि हमें समझ में ही नहीं आता कि कभी कभी हम जो रिजल्ट चाहते हैं वो क्यों नहीं मिलता. This is something which most of the people never understand or realize. Yes, Prisha, Pratham, whoever it is,
I'd like to say something.
please.
That sometimes I feel like these statements, as you said, come from past experiences. So sometimes they become like your defense mechanism or something, or those statements that can make you feel protected, like make you feel in your own bubble. For example, there are people who say things like, I'm tough. Like, for example, I do like a lot. So not like with everybody, but like people who I know and who I'm very close to. Instead of showing my vulnerable side, I prefer to tell them that I'm tough, because maybe in the past when I've opened up, I didn't get the best answer or the best, what I expected. Maybe I didn't get that kind of a reaction. So to protect myself and to protect that, bubble of mine, maybe I would like to use phrases like I am tough and that I can deal with it myself. I don't need others.
Thank you. Thank you, Prisha, for raising this. And something very interesting I think we should talk about here. You mentioned something interesting that because of some past events, because of some past experiences, we started being somebody. But वो जो हम somebody बने, like कुछ reason के वजह से हम somebody बने, बट हम जो somebody बन गए ना, उसको फिर वापस हम चेक नहीं करते कि उसके कारण भी क्या हो रहा है. बिकॉज कुछ हुआ तो हम ये बने, बट ये बनने के बाद और क्या हो रहा है ना, वो हम भी बहुत बार ना हम चेक करना भूल जाते. अब फॉर एग्जाम्पल, एज शी मेंशन्ड, she was vulnerable and she was expecting certain response from certain people and she didn't get, and then she decided that I'm going to come out as I'm tough. Now the point is that when you start being some person which you don't feel inside or which you are not, and also for that matter, even if you are in some ways and forms, but you every time come in every situation come out like that, what we are missing out is something very beautiful about humans, the whole idea of honest expression. आप सोचो कि क्या आप कभी वो बंदे से कनेक्ट हुए हो जो बार बार यही लैंग्वेज यूज करेगा, आई एम टफ, आई एम टफ, आई एम टफ? मतलब ये 8 हिडन एजेंडा में से कोई भी एक ऐसा हिडन एजेंडा पकड़ लो जो अगर बंदा कंटिन्यूस यूज करेगा तो आप कनेक्ट भी हो पाओगे उससे। अभी मैं आपको बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग एक थॉट समझाता हूँ, और ये प्लीज समझो। The major challenge with humans not able to connect with other humans is because of this deep level of hidden agendas functioning. मतलब आप अगर कोई इंसान से डीप कनेक्ट नहीं कर सकते या कर पाते, बिकॉज या तो आप या तो वो कोई ना कोई स्ट्रॉन्ग हिडन एजेंडा से फंक्शन कर रहा है जो आप जानते भी नहीं हो अपने बारे में और उनके बारे में। और अनलेस एंड अनटिल आप ये कॉन्शियसनेस पे नहीं आओगे, आप कितनी भी कोशिश करो, आप डीप लेवल ऑफ कम्युनिकेशन और कनेक्शन बनाना बहुत चैलेंजिंग हो जाए। मोस्ट ऑफ द हिडन एजेंडा, मतलब आप देखो कि आपके अभी मोस्ट ऑफ द कम्युनिकेशन आप सुबह से लेकर रात तक कर रहे हो, आप चेक करो कि कितना व्हाट जॉनर ऑफ कम्युनिकेशन, मतलब व्हाट अमाउंट ऑफ कम्युनिकेशन आई एम ओनली फंक्शनिंग फ्रॉम माय हिडन एजेंडा. So, do you even expect people to understand and connect with you? As I told you, right, guys, this communication session is not about me telling you talk this language, say this word, say this thing. No. Communication is a lot deeper and just to say right English or just framing few words here and there. It's about understanding certain very interesting things about you as a person. So, I'm really looking forward to this thing. I want to talk to 4-5 people. Please raise your hands or I will pick up now. Where you are going to share your hidden agenda. Okay, these are my 3 hidden agenda. And now I want you to reflect that what do you think, because of you functioning from those dominant hidden agendas, what exactly good or bad has happened in your life? Okay. So I'll be waiting. Okay. So I have one person. I need 5 volunteers or else I'm going to choose. Come on. Do I have 5 volunteers here? Come on, guys. I have one volunteer only. I'm not going to go with people who always come to this time. So no Usha, no Prisha. If it's Pratham, we are going to go ahead. Few people who are banned. Usha is banned. Prisha is banned. Mannat is banned. For today. Cool. So I'm going to tell the names of 5 people. You're going to share your hidden agenda and you're going to tell me, because of you using this hidden agenda, what has worked for you and what has not worked for you. Chalo. Let's go. Gopesh, you will be the first person. Then I have Vidhi. There are 2 Vidhi. Okay. Vidhi with capital V. I don't know. Then I'll go with Hetal. I need parent. So this time we'll go with another parent. So Hetal, you will be joining 3rd person. Then Kea, you will be 5th. So these are the 5 people. Okay. So Gopesh, let's go.
So I think my dominant one was you the you
Wait,
are good.
yeah, I'll open the sheet. I'll open the sheet. Yeah.
So the dominant one I think is you are good, but I am not. So I think most of my life I've been giving myself self-justification.
Yeah.
Yeah, self-justification excuses to why I'm not able to achieve or do these things. Uh, I think this one always holds me back.
Okay.
Can you see the other ones?
Sorry.
Can you scroll up or
Scroll
down?
up, down. Okay.
Down. I think certain times I think I also act I don't I am blameless, so I don't be
Mm.
responsible for my own
Mm.
actions
Okay.
whenever my parents scold me or something like that. So that also you know uh,
Interesting.
has been a barrier, I think. Uh,
Do you want me
can
to
you
scroll
scroll?
up or down?
Yeah, down.
Yeah.
I think the rests are like, parts of each. Like I can see qualities of uh I like I know it all or I'm tough or but not something very major.
Okay. First of all, I'm really admire Gopesh of you sharing so honestly. And believe me, it's not easy to come down and share your vulnerability where you say that, this is who I am and what and because of that, what happens. Thank you so much for sharing this. It takes some courage and I appreciate you sharing it. Thank you. Okay. Who's gonna go next of all the people I mentioned? Let's say Palak, you wanna go? Palak, Napla, Palak. Okay, Vidhi with capital V. Meanwhile, the capital V wala Vidhi, please unmute yourself. Vidhi, 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 Vidhi. Come on, guys. Don't make it tough. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, Hetal, you would love to go, please?
Yeah, sure. You
Please,
can hear
thank
me?
you. Yes,
Yeah.
Hetal.
So, Naval, I joined the meeting a little late, so my clarity about the topics which you started is a little shaken, but
Acha,
I'll go with
okay.
whatever I have, heard till
Heard.
now.
Okay, ठीक है.
Yeah. So, I read this eight of yours.
Hidden.
I even marked those, yeah, hidden agendas, but I don't completely connect with those. Some points here, some points there, maybe, but not to the complete extent. Matlab, I feel I'm good, but I am not good in the sense of I don't boast it around कि I am good. I don't do that way कि you are bad or anything like that. I am tough, but I don't portray it like that at times. Very simple person, कि आपको समझना है वो आप समझो. I will do what I want to do. That kind of a way I go about most of the things in life.
Okay. I think we're going to talk. We're going to talk about this. So इसको और जब हम refine करेंगे. When did you actually join? Like when did you join इसमें? कितना
I
miss
think
किया
you
था?
were just starting with these.
Hidden agendas topic.
Yeah.
Okay, ठीक है. Okay, fair. Okay. So who was next? Who was next? Come on, guys. कौन था? Vidhi. Okay, either of the Vidhi यार कर लो. Come on. Vidhi with
I'll,
smoke. Yeah, please go ahead, Vidhi.
yeah, I'll go ahead. Okay. So, I think my dominant one is, um, I would say I'm fragile. Please don't talk to me like that. That is, that used to be my dominant, I would say, but it's still, there are some traces because
Okay.
there have been instances when people have been like, they would criticize me and then I'll be like, okay, please don't talk to me or just be rude to me just for no reason. Then I'll just not say those words exactly, but I'll just ignore that topic or change it. And then I think I'm tough and I know it all. These two are also there. So I am tough. I'll just show everyone that, okay, I've gone through this much and I've done this much. I am tough and I am pretty okay. Like, I've gone through situations more than you. So I know it all. That is also like more or less combined for me. So
So my
yeah.
question, yeah, so my question is that now that you can reflect, like I just want you to reflect and see how has it worked for you? What has it done to you? How has it, shaped you as a person?
Uh, I think I have stopped asking for help because I
Wow.
am tough.
Wow. See, interesting. Okay.
And I am unlearning that. I'm in the process again. Like, I'm unlearning, I'm asking for help when needed.
Interesting.
And with I know it all, I was before like ekdam confidently, I'll just say something bullshit and then I have to like reflect back. I'm like, you were wrong. And the other person was correct. And they were convinced, like they were telling you that you were wrong. And then I had to like do my own research and then okay. And then I had to go back, like, okay, I was wrong. I know. I've never admitted it, honestly speaking, I've never admitted it. But I've admitted to myself that I was wrong in that situation. So I've stopped doing that now. Not stop doing
Okay.
that, honestly.
कोई स्टॉप बोलेगा तो मैं बिलीव नहीं करूंगा एनीवे बट ठीक है.
But that is why I corrected myself.
ठीक है. Okay. क्या you would love to go ahead please?
Yeah, sure. So,
क्या
can you
क्या
hear me?
your voice बहुत कम आ रहा है क्या?
One second.
Hello. I guys, if you can hear me, just give a thumbs up because मुझे बहुत कम आ रहा है. Either मेरे पास issue है या in general.
Can you hear me now?
Okay, others are able to hear. Okay, go ahead.
Can you hear? No?
Yeah, go ahead.
So I think my most dominant one is I'm fragile. I still use it, but before it used to be a lot. So it happened with my friends where I've used my past stuff that has happened with me with my friends that like this all happened with me, and my friends have also told me that because stuff has happened with them also. So they're like you can't
Okay.
always use that.
Okay.
So that's one thing I realized pretty late, but I still use it a little, not as much.
Okay.
Then there was you're good, but I'm not.
Okay.
And then wait, what was the third one? Sorry.
No problem. You want me to open the door?
Yeah, could you open it?
Yeah, please. So these are the first two. I'm good. Others aren't. You're good. I'm not. I suffer. I'm
Yeah,
helpless.
the third one was I suffer, I'm helpless.
Mhm. So can you help me out how exactly these things have worked in favor? Like overall, if you look at life, what has it done to you? How has it worked or not
So
worked for you?
basically, I suffer, I'm helpless. So recently, like I got my marks and everything, and then because of that, we were discussing. So in I suffer, I'm helpless. With that, I couldn't ask the teachers questions about like the doubts I had,
Eh?
and so I suffered, and I was like, I'm helpless now.
Mhm. So guys, uh, thank you for sharing all of them, who decided to just talk it out there. But एक interesting चीज अगर हम देखेंगे ना, ये वीक में दो चीज करना ऑब्जर्व शांति से. एक, आपके खुद के हिडन एजेंडास कब कब ट्रिगर हो रहे हैं देखो. मतलब what happens and suddenly you observe that, oh, hidden agenda activated. I've started using these kind of statements. Oh, मैं बोल रहा हूँ उसमें यही दिख रहा है कि कितना स्मार्ट हूँ मैं, कितना इंटेलिजेंट हूँ मैं, कितना टफ हूँ मैं. ऑब्जर्व करो कि क्या आपकी बातों से यही बाहर आ रहा है कि नहीं. ऑब्जर्व करो, कुछ मत करो, खाली ऑब्जर्व करो. दैट्स इनफ. चेंज मत करो चलेगा, बट ऑब्जर्व करो. Observation is anyways the first big step. It's 50% of the work done. अलग अलग टाइमलाइन पे अलग अलग लोगों के साथ ऑब्जर्व करो, आप मॉम के साथ, डैड के साथ, फ्रेंड्स, अननोन लोगों, देखो क्या एक्टिवेट हो रहा है आपका। और जिनके साथ आप रेगुलर बात करें उनका भी ऑब्जर्व करो कि देखो वो लोग भी कौन सा हिडन एजेंडा से बात कर रहे हैं। आई नो इट ऑल, आई एम टफ, आई एम ब्लेमलेस। ऑब्जर्व करो। जो दिन आप इसको ऑब्जर्व करोगे ना, आपको फिर पावर मिल जाएगा उसको बदलने का। अब मैं आपको पीडीएफ शेयर करने वाला हूं जिसमें आपको पावर दिया जाए कि इसको अगर आपको बदलना है तो आप कैसे फिर सामने वाले से बदल सकते हो या बात कर सकते हो। नाउ आई एम शेयरिंग दैट थिंग हियर, जस्ट प्लीज डाउनलोड अभी कर लो गाइस। बिकॉज एज अ सेड अलग से मैं शेयर नहीं करूंगा इसको। सो अभी चैट में मैंने डाल दिया है, प्लीज शेयर करो। यस रितिका, गो अहेड।
Yeah, so I
रितिका,
had the question कि yeah, what happens when two people with the same hidden agendas meet each other? क्या clash होता है?
अब आप खुद सोचो। अब लेट्स से अपन दोनों आई एम टफ वाले हैं, लेट्स से। तो तू तू भी वही प्रोजेक्ट करेगी, मैं भी डीप डाउन इनसाइड वही प्रोजेक्ट करूंगा। इमेजिन कर क्या होगा। डू वी इवन वुड लव टू हैव अ कन्वर्सेशन, बिकॉज हम दोनों इंटिमिडेटिंग और अटैकिंग वाला फीलिंग करेंगे। तो इवेंचुअली आइदर वी विल ट्राई टू पुट आवर सेल्फ, मतलब हम अपना लाल करेंगे, अपना स्ट्रॉन्ग दिखाने की कोशिश करेंगे, और इवेंचुअली वी वुड नॉट वांट टू टॉक टू ईच अदर इवेंचुअली।
Yeah, that I am tough तो ठीक है, दोनों intimidating है, but what happens when two helpless people meet together, like meet each other, war sophisticated
Okay, again think about it, right? Let's say two people, I suffer, I'm helpless, right? अभी अब तू खुद सोच, अरे यार मेरे से नहीं होता है यार, लाइक तू कैसे मैनेज कर लेती है। अब सामने वाला भी, अरे मेरे से भी तो नहीं होता है यार, मुझे भी कहाँ पता है कैसे मैनेज कर ले, तू तो अच्छा कर लेती है। अब तू खुद सोच, ये दोनों जब बात करेंगे तब व्हाट एग्जैक्टली इज गोइंग टू हैपन इवेंचुअली। क्योंकि जब कोई बंदा आई सफर आई एम हेल्पलेस वाला जोन से आता है, वो एग्जैक्टली सामने वाले से एक्सपेक्ट करता है कि वो इसलिए बन गया है क्योंकि वो कहाँ ना कहाँ उससे नहीं हो रहा है, तो वो सिंपैथी गेन करना चाह रहा है, डिफेंड करना चाह रहा है अपने आप को, प्रोटेक्ट करना चाह रहा है अपने आप को। और वो प्रोटेक्ट करने में अगर उसको सामने वाले से वो प्रोटेक्शन नहीं मिल रहा है, तो या तो अगेन वो लोग कन्वर्सेशन लेकर या तो थोड़ा बहुत सिंपैथी एक दोनों को दे देंगे बिकॉज दोनों सेम फील कर रहे हैं। बट अगेन वो लोग कनेक्ट करेंगे नहीं करेंगे, कोई जेन्युइन हेल्दी फॉर्म ऑफ कन्वर्सेशन बिल्डअप हो रहा है? ऑफ कोर्स नॉट। So see
makes
that.
sense.
So see, the idea is, not to check whether what happens with two set of people meeting together. The idea here when we are learning communication, कि अगर हमें हमारा हिडन एजेंडा पता है और हमें सामने वाले का पता है, तो ये कॉन्शियसनेस से ना हमारे पास पावर आ जाता है। ये बात समझो, हमारे पास पावर आ जाता है पूरा कन्वर्सेशन को हमारे कंट्रोल में और वो डायरेक्शन में लेके जाना जहां हम लेके जाना चाहते हैं। अब आप सोचो कि फॉर एग्जाम्पल लेट्स से अगर कोई मेरे पास आ रहा है कि अरे तुझे पता है कि ये क्या हुआ था, मैंने ये किया था, फिर उसके बाद इसे, तो अब मैं उसको अरे भाई तू पाप आदमी है यार, क्या टफ इंसान है यार। पर थोड़ा यार ना, अब एक काम करते हैं ना, मुझे तेरा थोड़ा वल्नरेबल साइड भी देखना है क्योंकि वो भी इंटरेस्टिंग लग रहा है मुझे। अब क्या, अब से क्या होगा उसका। अब ये ना दो चीज हो रही है। तू लाइक उनको ये लगेगा कि यू आर एबल टू सी थ्रू देम, एंड सेकेंड यू आर टचिंग, यू आर स्टॉपिंग देयर आई एम टफ वाला, मतलब तू उसको एक कॉन्शियस कर रही है आई एम टफ बंद कर। अब दिल वाला, रियल वाला बात करते हैं। यू हैव नो आइडिया कि जब तुम ये हिडन एजेंडा खुद का और दूसरों का समझना शुरू कर लोगे, कैसे तुम पूरे कन्वर्सेशन को अपने यू you नो know, अपने डायरेक्शन और कंट्रोल में लेके आ सकते हो, अपने फेवर में। और ये कॉन्शियसनेस से बहुत बड़ा फायदा होगा आपके घर पे, आपके फैमिली में, आपके बच्चों के साथ। गाइस ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट ट्रिक है, प्लीज इसको मिसयूज मत कीजिए। ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट तरीका है, इसको मिसयूज मत कीजिएगा, मेरी सिंपल रिक्वेस्ट है. Just because you find that okay, it's interesting. This is something which is for your healthy and better communication with all the loved one and the people around you. So guys, it's the last 3 minutes today. I'm going to get just three feedbacks immediately that after listening to this hidden agenda, what is one thing which is going to stay with you? So what is one thing which you are going to take away from today's meeting? Let's see, Unnati. Radhika, okay. Unnati, Radhika, whoever wants to go ahead. Chalo, Unnati, let's go ahead.
Okay. So first of all, just the hidden agenda part, it might not be what it seems. Like they might just say whatever they're used to saying, but it might just not mean that exactly.
Exactly.
So that's what I learned from just the hidden agendas part. And of course, again, the observation. You just need to observe a lot of things around you. There's so much to observe, and then you gain so much knowledge just by observing. That's what I need to
Interesting.
consciously. I think I should consciously practice also.
Okay, Pratham.
No, it's me, it's Prisha.
Okay, Prisha, go ahead.
So I feel like definitely understanding your own agendas, it is very important. But I think what I've realized is that maybe I'm portraying the fact that I'm trying to protect myself by using those statements, but maybe the other person is not comprehending it in the same way. And communication is not about, just talking. It's about how the other person comprehends what you are trying to portray. So if I'm going to use these kind of agenda, like these kind of statements, like I'm helpless, I'm fragile, I'm tough, maybe it's not going to create the best impression. And maybe somebody who's genuinely wanting to help me, or who's genuinely wanting to be a part of my life, I'm just going to lose them. And
Amazing.
maybe in that process I might even, lose myself, because I will feel like, oh, there is nobody there for me. But that is what I am trying to portray to other people, that I don't need anybody. So I think
Wow.
that is one thing that I've realized, and that I would definitely want to change. So
Great. Amazing, Prisha. Thank you so much for sharing. Himanshi, you would want to give a shot, Himanshi? Himanshi, you would want to go ahead? Knock. Okay, one last feedback. Radhika, you want to go? Radhika, you want to go? अरे यार, अभी यार तुम लोग क्या डरते हो यार, अपना ही जगह है, you know this place. चलो guys. Okay, चलो, Sharvari.
Yeah, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Yeah, so when you were going through first few, I was like, हाँ ये तो मैं नहीं हूँ. फिर बाद में पता चला, अच्छा ये भी हो सकती हूँ, वो भी हो सकती हूँ. So I was like, okay, which one to go with? And then I was like, okay, this is my dominant one. So that is something I came to know. Really, okay, ये हो सकता है. मेरे को पता चला कि मेरे को क्यों understanding में block हो रहा है, maybe with my parents or friends or something. So that was very intuitive.
Good. So guys, a very interesting topic. Again, 1 घंटा is not justifiable to this interesting topic. I can go on and on. Ideally, I just take close to 2 hours in this topic, but yes, because here this whole 5 session is to give an interesting overview about this whole communication topic. I'm touch basing upon those things. People who are interested to learn deeper, people who are interested to learn personalization and actually make these things in reality, in real life, I'm more than happy to get in touch with them in person and see what we can figure out together and help them learn in person. But अभी के लिए मैंने PDF शेयर किया है आपको. देखो, ऑब्जर्व करो. कमिंग वीक में आई एम गोइंग टू कम अप विद अगेन नेक्स्ट इंटरेस्टिंग. प्लीज एक चीज करना, कमिंग वीक में एक पेन और पेपर लेके बैठना सब लोग. ये इंपॉर्टेंट है बिकॉज देयर इज वन एक्सरसाइज व्हिच वी आर गोइंग टू डू. Okay, so I hope this session again was as impactful and and something to think about, something you're going to take away. Um, if you have anything you want to talk to me, share it to me, feedback या जो भी है, please send it to me in person, message करो. Thank you so much for attending. और next week Thursday मिलते हैं guys. Bye. Good night. Good night. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye. Bye bye.